If you're looking for ideas on where to go in Charleston with kids, then you're welcome to steal my itinerary and hear my honest thoughts on what worked and what didn't. Day 1, Fort Sumter in downtown Charleston. On our first day, we headed to Fort Sumter. This is a great excursion if you enjoy history and want to integrate that into your itinerary in a semi-low pressure way, as the entire excursion is only a couple of hours. Our kids didn't care too much about the actual fort, and they didn't even understand the significance of it, but they loved the 30-minute ferry ride to and from it. I would say this attraction is probably better suited for school-age kids just because they're more likely to understand why it's important. After the fort, we ate a fantastic meal at Melvin's Barbecue and headed downtown. We walked around Central Market, which our kids enjoyed, and had dinner with a view at Fleet Landing. Reservations here are recommended for sure, but this place was super family friendly and casual for our kids. Afterwards, we went looking for the pineapple fountain and let our kids play in a local splash area. Day 2, Boone Plantation in downtown Charleston. I wasn't sure how my kids would do here, but as a history lover, I did want to see at least one plantation since this was something Charleston was infamously known for. I chose Boone Plantation because they have a tractor ride I thought my kids would like, and they did enjoy it. It was also a filming location of The Notebook, and I felt like this plantation really highlights that. Overall, I found the entire place just really sad and had mixed feelings about it entirely. On one hand, it's beautiful, but it was also a place of torture and enslavement. My kids had zero idea about the troubled history, and looking back at it, I'd probably recommend it less for young kids and more for middle school ages and up as a way to bring history to life and remind us that real people lived and breathed here. Because we didn't see everything we wanted in downtown the previous day, we decided to head back and walk around Rainbow Row and see some of the beautiful churches. We also made a stop by the Citadel, a military college that my husband wanted to see. Day 3, Patriots Point and Naval Museum and Isle of Palms Beach. Located in the same area we went to on our Fort Sumter ferry was Patriots Point, home to an incredible naval ship. This place was so cool. I was definitely the most excited about this attraction on our trip because I've never been on a Navy ship. My kids were also excited about going on what they called the big boat.
So it's crazy to look at the size difference between this, I think, a battleship, and this is the aircraft carrier behind us that we were just on. It is absolutely gigantic. Wish we could have gone to walk on the deck, but couldn't because of the rain.
They have several tours you can see, but we only had time to complete a couple. You can see how people in the Navy used to live and learn about Navy life in general, giving me an appreciation for these men and women because wow, do they have to live in tight spaces. While I felt like it was mostly family friendly, it's definitely not a place to bring a stroller, so plan to carry your toddlers up and down the narrow staircases and maybe skip some of the exhibits that talk about war violence. We didn't have a problem walking past those and chose to highlight the cool airplanes and life on a ship. Overall, it's a unique experience, and I would 100% recommend this stop on a trip if your kids enjoy ships or airplanes. After this stop, we ate lunch at Vicious Biscuit and went for a walk at Isle of Palms. For sure, this beach is a hit with all ages, and as you'll see, we had to go back again the next day. We ate a wonderful barbecue dinner at Home Team, which is another family-friendly restaurant, and went back to our hotel. Day 4, Charleston Tea Garden and Isle of Palms. The Charleston Tea Garden is one thing I personally really wanted to do as someone who loves tea. This is one of the only, if not the only place where you can buy tea made 100% in the US. This is one of those unique places to visit that you're just not going to get anywhere else. My kids loved the trolley ride, which takes you around the tea garden, and we all enjoyed sampling the tea. It was a simple place, but felt a lot less touristy than the other attractions in Charleston, which is one reason I liked it. Afterwards, we decided to make our kids happy and spend the rest of the day back at the beach. We went back to Isle of Palms because everything was really crowded in the area, and this was the beach closest to our hotel. Plus, we really liked it. It was easy to park, and there were bathrooms right off the beach as well. Charleston is such a fun place to visit as a family with amenities like the beach, historical sites, and even unique attractions you can't find anywhere else. It's sure to have something for every age group. If you visited it before, what did you think? Let me know down in the comments, and I'll see you next video. Bye!